Thank you.
Unattended vehicles are a subject.
Good morning. My name is Tommy Johnson. I'm the Federal Security Director here in San Antonio. I'd like to welcome everybody to San Antonio. We call Military City, USA. And I have the pleasure today of being able to welcome you guys to our media event. I want to again thank you guys for coming to the San Antonio Airport. And I have the pleasure today of introducing the Airport Director, Jesus Saenz. He has been a pillar of our community. He is a good partnership here with TSA. And so without any further ado, Jesus Saenz.
Well, good morning and welcome to San Antonio International Airport. We'll try that again. Good morning and welcome to San Antonio International Airport. Before we begin, and thank you so much to everyone for being here today. As Tommy mentioned, the work that we do to move people through, above all, safely and securely through our checkpoints is the most important thing that we do every day. I tell the team all the time, how do we know that we're successful? By aircraft taking off and aircraft landing safely and moving people through our airports, our beautiful airports, as efficiently as possible. I do want to thank Mayor, thank you so much for being here. I know we've invited some council members. I didn't get to see if anybody had arrived yet or not. Thank you all. And I want to give a big round of applause to the airport team. They bust their tails day in and day out to make the things happen so that this airport runs the way it is. As you know, I just heard the mayor say, this is the best beautiful city in America, right? And it is. So please give a big round of applause to everybody that helped us make this happen. The partnerships that we have, not only here locally in San Antonio with Tommy and all of his team, but more importantly, Adam, send our best to everybody and all that's happening there. Our partnerships at the federal level in DC continue to grow for this beautiful spirited idea that we've established here, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. The USO team, where's Mario? Every day, hundreds of people come in and out, and those beautiful people are our military, whether they are retired, uniformed military, or veterans. They are here and they're coming into our USO, so thank you, Mario, for all of you and your entire team that help us day in and day out. Welcome all of our military personnel here. Our congressional delegation, I know I saw Javi from Senator Cruz's office. I'm sorry if I missed anybody else. I didn't get to scan the room fully, but thank you to all of our congressional members, everyone that continues to work with us for all that we do here at this airport. And then most importantly, and not lastly, but all the military personnel that are here today, everyone that continues to give and do everything that they do for this beautiful country that we live in. We couldn't do it without them. So thank you to all of our military personnel in Military City, USA. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate another historic development at SAT. San Antonio is proudly known as Military City, USA, and today we take pride and reputation a step further by introducing an airport service that I'm proud to tell you no other airport in the United States gets to say just yet. I do a little deal with Tommy and said, hey, whatever we do, give us 6 months before everybody else so we can take jabs a little bit. The initiative that we are launching today is a product and result of the long-lasting relationship that we have with the Transportation Security Administration. And that's not just locally, but that's federally as well. Their commitment to security and to the safe movement of all of our passengers is unmatched in the way we deliver service. For a number of years now, we're number one or we're number two in the nation in the way that we process people through our security checkpoints. And that's a testament to the entire TSA team here in San Antonio. Thank you guys for all the hard work that you do. But today is about collaboration and doing what's right. Shortly, you will hear from the TSA Military Affairs team, the city leadership. This is a team effort, and it's proving to be invaluable in the way that we process all of our passengers. Today, we're proud to unveil a first-in-the-nation service created specifically for the active duty military personnel and their families who travel through SAT every day. This program will provide a dedicated TSA checkpoint lane for all of the active duty military personnel. First in the nation, never done before. As a gateway to Military City, USA, SAT is proud to serve many active duty military traveling through the airport for training deployments, USO visits, or transition assignments. For thousands of active duty personnel, this airport is a critical touch point for all of them. Whether they're arriving for training, traveling on assignment, or headed home for a few precious days with their beautiful loved ones, the experience they have here matters every single time they go through here. With the announcement of this new service, I want to emphasize that SAT is more than just an airport. It's their home every single time they come in here for our military community. And we are proud to be a partner in their journey to serve our country every day. We see you, we value you, and we are committed to making your journey a little easier and more reflective of the gratitude this city holds close to our hearts in the service that we provide day in and day out to everyone that comes through our airport. SAT is more than a transportation hub. This airport is a place of welcome and respect for those men and women who sacrifice so much every day. I also want to give a special acknowledgement to our mayor, Gina Ortiz-Jones. She is the former Undersecretary of the Air Force, where she oversaw the Air Force and the Space Force. We are honored to have her here today and leading our beautiful city, Military City, USA. She's a strong advocate for SAT and for our military community. Please give me a big San Antonio welcome as she comes to the stage. I am honored to introduce you to you, our leader, our mayor, Mayor Jones. Thank you for being here, ma'am.
Thank you. Well, good morning, and what a great day it is. Thank you, Color Guard, for starting us off right. I must say, I don't know if I've ever been to an event with a DHS Color Guard, but it was nice to see. Thank you for doing that. Thank you all for making time. Director Sines, thank you to your team for putting this all together. Thank you to our guests from DHS to help also acknowledge this great accomplishment. I think it's really important when we are thinking about, as we look at ways in which we embody and live our values as Military City USA. I think we're proud of the ways in which we innovate, and that's not just with doing things faster, but to the director's point, it is really about how do we show the care and attention that we have not only to the active duty service members, but also to their families, right? I think having served myself, I remember when you're PCSing or where you're excited to come back from that deployment, and you are standing in line and you see that family that's probably got 6 duffel bags, all their luggage, they've got the animal carts, all the things. So anything that makes the experience of traveling and getting from point A to point B easier is something that is a good thing, and I know is well appreciated. In San Antonio, Military City, USA, 86,000 folks train here every year. 34,000 folks, airmen and guardians in particular, go through basic training at Joint Base San Antonio. So this is not an insignificant accommodation for those folks. And I was just talking with our TSA leader, and I asked, what does this actually mean kind of day to day? And he very quickly said, this makes this move so much faster when you look at the number of folks that will take advantage of this critical resource. So I'm extremely proud of the fact, as Director said, you always are proud to be first. So I'm proud that we were able to demonstrate, again, our commitment to Military City USA, not just a banner, right, not just a saying, but truly in our ways in which we try to accommodate and acknowledge and be thankful for the service and the sacrifice of, again, our service members as well as of their families. So I'm very excited that we are able to do this, and I look forward to hearing the great things as we help the others implement this, ideally also across the nation. But again, it's just another example of Director Sines' great leadership and our city's commitment to our service members serving today and serving in the future. Thank you so much.
Good morning. I'm Juan Ayala, the Director of Military and Veteran Affairs for the City of San Antonio. Welcome to everybody, Mayor Jones. I want to thank TSA, Jesus Sines, his team, for securing this first-in-the-nation active duty military designated line. Where was it when I was on active duty? I traveled extensively while on active duty, and I know this will be a welcome benefit for those who travel, whether it's once a year or whether it's multiple occasions. And we have a large number of senior officers here that do travel quite a bit. You know, Military City, USA is not just a moniker. And I like to say we're trademarked. We're the only city in the universe that can claim that title. And we actually provide support to our military units, our troops, and their families. There's over 30 departments, Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, in the city of San Antonio. But let me just talk a little bit about this department and what they do for the military. Discounted fees for parking, military discounts by the airport's vendors, support for heritage flights. And I know, Court, you're here. This is where they take our World War II, Korea, and Vietnam vets to the war memorials in Washington, D.C. And I've been on a couple of these. Pretty soon as the old guy on one of them. Sorry, Court. But a lot of these World War II and Korea vets, this will be their last flight in their life. And so it is a very significant event. And if you've never been one or experienced one, I would encourage you to do so. They provide warehouse space for Toys for Tots campaign for the Marine Corps Reserves. And that Toys for Tots campaign provides toys for thousands of underserved children in our community. They host the USO. They facilitate flights for thousands of our active duty members from Joint Base San Antonio and Goodfellow in San Angelo, Texas during Christmas, specifically for them. And that is also a great event. Again, just one city department and what we do for our military, not just the moniker, tangible support. I want to thank Jesus again and the aviation department for making this a reality. And finally, the active duty folks, we tried to get them out here. They couldn't come out here. But Brigadier General Randy Oakland, who is a 502nd Air Wing commander and Joint Base San Antonio commander, said, please, Juan, read this while you're up there. So I'm going to read this short statement by him, Randy Oakland. On behalf of the men and women of Joint Base San Antonio, we extend our deepest gratitude to the many partners whose collaboration made this special benefit a reality for service members and their families. Your dedication, support, provided yet another tangible example of Military City USA's commitment to our nation's joint force. We're incredibly grateful for your unwavering partnership and look forward to future collaboration and opportunities to enhance our great friendship and leadership with our San Antonio community. Thank you very much.
Everyone. First off, just so excited about today, thanks to the Color Guard, the mayor, the port director, everyone. This is just something that we're ecstatic about, so really appreciate it. My name is Adam Stahl. I'm the TSA Acting Deputy Administrator. And first and foremost, really just super excited. Sorry to steal the director's thunder. We have another airport that's doing this, but you have it. Yes, you guys are first. You guys are first, technically. But we're really, really excited to roll out, and being here on behalf of the Secretary, the Acting TSA Administrator, as well as the broader administration. Want to thank, of course, our esteemed guests as well, but really excited to announce this Serve with Honor, Travel with Ease initiative that, of course, as Relly mentioned, reduces the travel burden. For those that serve our great nation uniform, their families, of course, with distinction, with dedication, with tremendous honor. And this announcement continues what's been a really productive, busy past 5 to 6 months for the department. Of course, we talked about Real ID a little bit before this, and it's been on the books for 20 years, fully operationalized, implemented, and a lot of the reason why was because of the hardworking TSOs here, the FSD, the partnership day to day is absolutely paramount. Support from the Secretary of Administration. Our TSOs are working hard every single day as well. Achieved incredible compliance numbers, 94% nationally, which is, I think, 13 or 14% above what was expected, as well as 93% here in San Antonio. So amazing job by the mayor, the governor, the state at large. So we appreciate that. All the meanwhile setting record numbers here at TSA. I think it was last Monday, June 23rd, highest ever throughput number, 3.1 approximately million passengers were screened. So it's just incredible. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. I think we're going to break that record in the coming days, so we'll see. But back to the important announcement while we're here today. Of course, this week is 4th of July, Nation's Independence Day. And we're really just thrilled, over the moon. The secretary, talking to her literally last night, and she's extremely excited about this, to serve with honor, travel with ease. Again, it demonstrates the administration's support, commitment, enduring commitment, again, to ease that burden of travel for those that wear the uniform. So there's 3 significant components to this, and of course, San Antonio, honored to be here in Military City, USA, to announce it. First, of course, dedicated military lanes or expedited front-of-the-line access for active duty military at 10 airports. Dedicated military lanes will be here, San Antonio, of course, first, and then Nashville second, which is another large community. Front-of-the-line expedited access for military personnel and their families, active duty. This is an important point. Both TSA PreCheck but also standard can get expedited access at 8 airports, and I'll read them twice. Anchorage, Atlanta, Austin, Colorado Springs, El Paso, Fayetteville, North Carolina, San Diego, Seattle. So Anchorage, Atlanta, Austin, Colorado Springs, El Paso, Fayetteville. I was correct myself when I pronounced that. Fayetteville, thank you. Sorry. It's from Connecticut, San Diego and Seattle. Second, this is the first ever $25 TSA PreCheck enrollment discounts for military spouses, DoD uniformed service members, for spouses. Lastly, and this is something, we're proud of all of this, but a lot of hard work was done and put into this, and I want to thank our sponsors, Demia and Clear, for helping to really support funding on this. But with critical support from the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, or TAPS. They deal with that pain every single day. And these services, of course, are in addition to it. I always want to say this because this isn't a benefit that's afforded to all military personnel. They are eligible for free PreCheck. So just as a reminder, for active duty personnel, that you are eligible. So just if you have more information on that. And also, I want to say before we close, and I think we're going to take some questions from the press. Any questions on eligibility, how to register, encourage you to reach out to your local FSDs, port leadership, or simply go to tsa.gov for more information. And so with that, I think we have some questions possibly for the press. I'll maybe take 2 or 3. Yeah? Any? I think we have. Okay. All right. So we'll do one-on-one questions later. I really appreciate the time, appreciate the support from the city and the state and local leadership, and we're really, really excited to roll this out. So thanks again.
Well, it's an honor to be here today. Thank you so much to TSA and everyone that's been here. I know City Manager Eric Walsh and Assistant City Manager Jeff Coyle are standing in the back. Thank you guys for being here as well to support everything that we do here. We're going to take some quick pictures up here. If I could, Eric and Jeff, if y'all could come up here real quick, we'll take a quick picture. And then after that, we'll make ourselves available for any questions. Appreciate everyone's efforts. You're in your house, as I always say, estás en tu casa. Thank you so much for being here. All the best and many blessings to everyone. Appreciate you.